So for today's video, I don't exactly know what I'm gonna call this video yet. I don't know if I'm gonna do like a demo review of the DIORSKIN foundation or like a first impression, because what I'm gonna be doing, I am gonna be doing a first impression on the new Dior Forever foundation. I've heard so many great things about this foundation from so many beauty influencers, and it is very expensive. So I'm doing this video for you guys who want to buy it but don't know if you want to spend the money, and it turned out to not even be that good. So that is what I'm doing today. It says that it is for perfect makeup, everlasting wear, pore refining effect. So this sounds amazing, and it has sunscreen in it. It has SPF 35. It's a shine control. It just seems like it has really good what am I trying to think of? Good claims. It has good claims. So I'm gonna try this bad boy out and see if it is really worth all the hype and the money. And I am gonna be kind of doing like a first impressions of different products that I've never used on like my base. So I have a new highlight, I have a new blush, I have a new bronzer, I have a new primer, and I have a new foundation. So I'm kind of just gonna be doing a first impressions on my base today. But I got this for this video. I've had this foundation for like 3 weeks now, and I have not touched it. It has been killing me, but I have not used it. I have not touched it because I was saving it for the purpose of this video. And then I just went ahead and I was like, instead of just doing a first impressions on that, I'm gonna go and just do a first impressions on a lot of stuff that I've never tried. Like, okay, we're just gonna go ahead and get started because I'm talking too much. What I did is I freshly washed my beauty blender and I freshly washed my brush. So there's no product of anything on these brushes or my beauty blender, because I want to give this foundation the fairest shot possible. I am going to be using a different primer that I've never used before, but I've used the primer that I'm going to be using is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer Primer, and this is the hydrating one. I just got the mini size because I didn't know if I was going to like it. So I got the hydrating one. I tried the radiant one, the yellow one, and I love it. So I want to try out this hydrating one. So it's not a brand I've never used or a primer that I've never used, because I've used the Step 1 primers before. I just haven't used the hydrating one before. So I want to give this foundation a fair shot any which way. So I'm going to do half of my face with a beauty blender and half of my face with a brush. And I got home from class and I washed my face about 30 to 45 minutes ago, so that is like prime time to do your makeup. I didn't want to just wash my face and then immediately go in, because you have moisturizer freshly on your face, so your makeup can slip and slide and go all ever which way, whatever. And then if you wait too long, your skin isn't as fresh as it needs to be for your makeup application to be on point. What was that? You couldn't see that. I was doing this behind my beauty blender. So yeah, my lips are actually the desert right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and moisturize those. The weather here in Lynchburg is very cold right now. We went from having like 90-degree days to now, for the past week, it's been like in the 50s during the day and in like the 30s at night. So it got very cold very quick, and I thought I was getting a cold, but I don't think I am, which is good. But yeah, my lips are like not having it. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into this video because this intro is long. I'm gonna first just put like a headband on, and if you guys have noticed, if you've watched my videos before, then you've noticed that I have a bald spot right here, and when my hair is up, you can see this a lot. These tiny little pieces of hair right here, they won't grow. I got in a car accident when I was in 5th grade, and my hair got caught in the seatbelt and it ripped it out. And ever since then, I have not had hair there. So I'm trying like a different approach to not having to put my hair up so you can't see my bald spot, because it covers it right there. So I think I'm going to start doing headbands from now on, because I know it's not my fault, but still it's not cute. Okay, so first, and my hands are freshly washed as well. First, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever Step 1 Hydrating Primer. I have used the mattifying one, and I didn't mean to use the mattifying one. I meant to grab the smoothing one, which is, it smooths your pores and all that good stuff. So I meant to grab that one, but I grabbed the mattifying one, and that one, oh, it makes you matte. I mean, I felt like I could not move my face because it was like so stuck together. But I mean, it does what it says it's supposed to, so good for them. But I mean, it was bad, like bad. So I've tried that one, and I've tried the Radiant one, like I said, and I love the Radiant one so much. I feel like if I had oily skin, then I would really, really love the mattifying one, but I don't have oily skin, so that one did not work for me as much. Okay, first impressions of this foundation. It smells amazing, by the way. All of the Makeup Forever primers, I don't know, they just smell so good. First impressions, my skin does feel really, really, really hydrated, which is nice. It says on the box, okay, so it says right here, the hydrating primer instantly quenches skin's thirst by helping boost hydration and refreshing tired skin. That is all I'm looking for in a primer. It says that the specific H2O complex is provided moisture, transforming dehydrated skin into a supple, healthy, plump surface for flawless makeup all day long. All of that just sounds like a little cloud. Just a little ball of heaven. So I'm all about that. So that feels super good on my skin. It does feel super hydrating. It's not giving me like a luminous finish or anything. But I mean, the Radiant one definitely gives me more of like a glow. This one just makes my skin feel so good. Okay, so now going in with the DIORSKIN. I'm so excited to try this foundation, you guys. I've seen so many people just like talk about how much they love it, but I haven't watched any reviews on it because I wanted to give you guys my honest opinion without anybody else like affecting that. And I got mine in the shade 021. I think this is Linen. I'm pretty sure that's the one I got. Yeah. Yes. Mine is Linen, so the number of that is 021. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pump a couple of squirts on the back of my hand, and I guess first I'm gonna go in with the brush, and I'm gonna do the brush on this side. I don't know if I want to pick it up with my finger and dot it or what I want to do. As you can see, my neck and my face are two totally completely different colors. I just self-tanned, and that's why this color is so great, because I got it when I had a self-tan. So I had a self-tan the other day so that I could get ready for this video, because it does not match my natural color at all. This is my natural color. Like, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Okay, so I think I'm just gonna pick it up with the brush and go on like that. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit. Well, my first impression is it doesn't really go on doing this motion. It goes on better if you stipple it. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I think I'm gonna like this better with the Beauty Blender. Okay, so I did 2 squirts. And I've already almost ran out on the back of my hand with those 2 squirts. And it has only done my cheek. 2 squirts. I had to use 2 squirts for my cheek, which is not very cost effective because this foundation is expensive. So that's not cool. I mean, it looks super, super gorgeous on my skin. Like, it looks really good on my skin. I think I'm just gonna finish out with a Beauty Blender. And my Beauty Blender is dampened. And I'm gonna pick this up and dot this on my face. Okay, so what I'm seeing is the foundation is going a lot longer of a way with the sponge. Okay, I'm going in with another squirt. This is now the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th squirt that I'm doing. So it is like a medium to full coverage. Like, it's medium the first application, and then like you can go over and do another application to make it full coverage, which I'm gonna do. And this foundation smells so good. But I mean, Dior is a bougie brand, so they're probably gonna have scents in all of their stuff, but this is the only Dior product that I own. So my thoughts on this foundation so far are I would definitely use this with a Beauty Blender, not a brush. Just me personally. What is that all over my wrist? Is that paint? No. Just got paint all over my sweatshirt. Great. Okay, so I did have to pump this foundation like 5 or 6 times to do my entire face, which is not very cool and not very cost effective because this foundation is very expensive. So I would prefer for an expensive foundation that you're literally paying $50 for to at least 2 pumps to the face, you know? Maybe 3. It is a it's like a satin finish, because I do have a little bit of glowiness going on. It's nothing extreme. It's not like a powder matte. It's not fully matte. It's like a satin finish, I guess I could say. Now for concealer, this isn't a new concealer. This is concealer I just haven't used in a while. And I picked it up the other day. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. And by the way, I'm using the shade Light Neutral if anybody wanted to know. Okay, so now I'm going to be trying the new Rimmel London Stay Matte Powder. This isn't new to like the drugstore or to like the Rimmel line, but it's new to me. So this is the Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. And I just got this shade Translucent because there was like, I don't know if that's just like their shade range or if it was just at my drugstore, but they had like 3 shades to choose from and all of them looked a little dark for me. So I just got Translucent because can't go wrong with translucent, right? So I'm just picking that up on my Morphe M438 brush, and I'm just going to dust this underneath my eyes to set my concealer. Okay, so I'm really impressed with this powder, you guys. It does look a little powdery, but I'm not going to judge it until I spray my face and set everything down, because this powder looks so gorgeous and smooth underneath my eyes. Like, it is not settling in my fine lines underneath my eyes at all. And it's just, I mean, it just looks good. So I'm not going to judge it completely until I set my face and then we'll see what we're working with. So I'm just going to take that same powder and just take my Tarte brush, my bamboo handled Tarte brush, and just set the rest of my face with it. Okay, so this is not anything new. I'm just going to take my butter bronzer and just contour with that just a little bit. And then we're going to go in with a different bronzer. And I'm just taking this butter bronzer on my Real Techniques brush. This is the 100 brush from the Bold Metals collection. I'm just going to contour with this just a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with another bronzer to warm up the skin. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking the Too Faced, I think this is the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I've had this before and I thought I didn't like it. I think I got the milk chocolate one and it was just way too light for me. Like, it was like a face powder, it's so light. So I picked up the chocolate one because this looks like it will definitely be more of like a bronzer contour shade for me. So I'm just going to take that on the same brush and just warm up my skin. Just kind of focusing this everywhere, not so much just right there on my cheeks, kind of taking it up on my temples, just kind of all over the cheek area, just to warm up the face a little bit. I'm going to take that same powder and put this on my, this is like a beautiful color for me. It's like a little bit, it's got like a little bit of like an orangey reddish tone in it, because if it's too cool tone, it's going to look really ashy and gray on me. I don't know why, it's just what it does. This color, you guys, is so pretty. Oh my god. Yes. Chocolate so good, so gay. So gay. Chocolate Soleil, give me life. And it smells good, like as I'm applying it, like the little powders that are like going in the air, like I'm tasting them and they taste so good. Tastes like chocolate. Wow. That color is so pretty. Okay. Wow. I'm really impressed with that. Okay. Yeah. This is definitely a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Okay, so now I'm going to be trying a blush, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me blush. They're just the Fit Me blushes. They don't have like another name. This is in the shade Buff. The number is 10. And I have tried the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, the Maybelline Fit Me powder, but I have never tried their blushes. So I was like, I'm just going to go ahead and give these a shot. Because I was at the store and I was like, I do not know what blushes to get. Like, I don't know what blush to try. And I saw this one and I was like, I tried all the other Fit Me's and I haven't tried the blushes. So I picked up this one in the shade Buff, and it looks like this. It's just like a light mauvey, like nude color, and I am really about these blushes. So it looks like it could be a teeny bit too light for me, but we're gonna try it out, see what we're working with. I'm just gonna be taking my crown brush that I use for blush and just apply this to the cheeks. No, that color is so pretty and it gives me kind of like a little bit of a sheen. The color is so pretty. It has the tiniest bit, I don't know if you can tell, it has the tiniest bit of sheen in it. So it kind of looks like I have highlight on, but I don't. Oh, that's so pretty. In the camera, it kind of looks like it's, like you can kind of see like a white cast, but in person, it looks really, really pretty. I guess we'll wait and see what it looks like when I set my face. But in the mirror, it looks so gorgeous. But in the camera, it kind of looks like it's too light for me. Like you can tell it's like I have like a white pink right here on my cheeks. But in the mirror, it looks really, really good. I promise. Okay, so now the most exciting part. I'm so excited. Not the most exciting part because the foundation totally was the most exciting part. But the next exciting part is I'm going to be trying the new Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powders, and these have been out for quite some time. If you watch Kathleen Lights, which I'm sure you do, she is amazing. I love her so much, and she raves about these all the time, so I'm so excited to try it. Mine is in the shade Precious Petals, and I'm pretty sure that's one of the ones that she was like, yes, this is one of the best ones. Okay, so I just swatched it. I don't know if you can, I don't know if you'll be able to tell. I don't know if you can tell. It's just such like a beautiful natural highlight. So I'm going to be taking my Morphe M501 brush, the brush I always use for highlight. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that and just hit my cheekbones real quick. Whoa, are you kidding? That's so pretty. Wow. Oh, I didn't contour my nose. What is wrong with me? So I'm just going to put some of this on the tip of my nose. What? That is literal, like, perfection. Oh my god. That's, like, intense. These are literally like $4 at the drugstore. I just want you guys to know that. Yes, please. What? That highlight, like, you cannot deny that. That's intense. Okay. So that is my base. That is everything that I'm going to be applying to my base today. So now I'm just going to set all of that. And I'm going to be using my Mary Kay Makeup Finishing Spray. I'm just going to set that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in a little bit so you can see my skin. Okay, so that blush, in person, it looks absolutely gorgeous. But I think it has a flashback because in the camera, I don't know if you can see, but this pink blob of whatever this is right here is not cute. My bronzer looks good. And then you have this. It's not the highlight, I know, because up here, the highlight looks amazing. But right here over top of that pink, you can kind of tell because holding it, like looking at it right here, it looks so good. And then when you put it into the camera, like you can just kind of tell that it has like a white cast to it. So, I don't know if the blush is just like that, like every blush, like you see that right there. It's not cute. That looks blotchy and gross as a mother. Like, are you kidding? It makes my bronzer look so bad right here because my bronzer looked so good before I put that blush on. Like right here, you can tell that it does not look very good over top of my bronzer. As far as the foundation, my skin looks so good. My eyes are really red right now, so just don't pay attention to that. The foundation makes my skin literally look like a baby's butt. Like, it looks so good. As far as the bronzer, definitely a great bronzer. I don't know why I didn't like the first one. I think it's because I got the milk chocolate, and it's because it was too light. And the highlight. I mean, I don't even think I have to say anything about the highlight. Like, that highlight, look at my nose. After spraying my face, underneath here, melted into the skin. It doesn't look like a white cast anymore. But this blush is just making everything look really bad. So please try not to pay attention to that. All in all, I liked everything except for the blush. This powder is great. The foundation, really, really good. I recommend it with a beauty blender, not a brush. Just personally, my opinion, that's just me. Highlight, good. They have like 4 other ones, I think. But I picked up Precious Petals because it just looked like the prettiest one. It does have a little bit of a pinky undertone, and I'm more of like a golden highlight kind of girl. But that's okay. I made it work. It looks great. This bronzer is very, very good. So I think all in all, oh, and the primer, I didn't even speak about the primer. The primer kept my face, because that foundation is kind of, it's like a satin. It's not hydrating or anything or dewy, so that mattered. And this foundation, my skin does not feel dry at all. And I set my whole face in powder, and this setting spray is not to hydrate your face or make it dewy. It's strictly just for setting your makeup. So I think that primer did an amazing job of keeping my skin super hydrated and healthy and just feeling really good while I have all these matte things going on my face. So definitely I'm going to go back and pick up a full size of this and of this. I picked up travel sizes of these just because I didn't know. I remember not having a good experience with this, so I just said I was going to do the travel size, and just if I liked it, then great. And then same with this one. I don't like the mattifying one at all, but I love the radiant one, so I just picked up a travel size just to see what we had going on. So I think that is it for this video. If this helped you out at all, I am so glad. I really hope this wasn't too confusing, and I really hope you guys love me to know with this blush. In the mirror right now, I look good. This blush is working for me, but in the camera, it's just like, no. It just makes my cheeks look white. There's nothing there. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. Make sure you give it a like, comment, if this helped you out, because I love seeing that stuff when I help you guys out, or just do anything for you. It just makes me feel so good. So if this video helped you out at all, let me know. Let me know what you thought of the foundation if you have it, or if you're going to go get it. Let me know what you think of it, because I would love to hear that. So yeah, I guess that's all. So I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!